What is up, guys? Euclid back here with you again, and just came to tell you guys that I hope you have a happy new year. This is not our Q&A video follow-up, as really next to none of you asked any questions. I hate to say it that way. I'm going to give it a little bit more time for questions to be asked, and I just wanted to cover a couple of things real quick in a minute or so, just to let you guys know what I plan to do going forward, but we'll cover more of that in our Q&A in early January, in a few days more than likely. So it's like this. 2021 was about a few things. It was about prioritizing myself. It was about learning what I can and can't do, what I am capable of, and that involves making the content that I want to make, whilst also getting enough sleep and doing enough things. I mean, I'm proven that I'm capable of doing things without a New Year's resolution. At the end of this year, I just completely quit nicotine addiction altogether. Obviously, the addiction is there, but I have quit vaping, and I'm proud to say that I did that, and now I no longer really have urges for it anymore. But I do eat more, so I have to be careful with that. Another thing is that we've been working on a few things at home, such as gathering stuff locally to improve our overall health. And what I mean by that is we're kind of in the process of building a rec center downstairs in our basement area. And we've got quite a few things. We've got an elliptical, we've got a treadmill, we've got I don't even know what this thing is called, where you sit on it and you pull it backwards with the resistance bands. And we have a bicycle machine as well. So get a TV down there, play whatever you want to watch or whatever, and trick yourself into exercising. So exercise is something I plan to do a lot more of in the near future. I like to run, but I kind of like to run in solace without people around. It's just something I like to be alone. I've always liked to exercise alone. It's something I like to do. 2021 was bad. It was not a great year. It was not a great year for gaming so much. It was not a great year for me and my hobby and the growth of my channel. And I fear that because of that, it was also not a great year for those of you that still follow me. I have tried to be more active. I've done what I could. I really cannot do more. Maybe I can organize my schedule a little better, and that's what I'm working on now. But I don't know what I need to change on my channel if you guys don't tell me. So you need to tell me. Or don't. There are 3,500 people following my channel, and I occasionally get around 10 or so comments. Can't expect people to follow you forever. The games I've played over the years have changed, and I understand that. And if that is, if that has caused reason for you to leave, and not watch anymore, I'm sorry. But my interest changed, or I was demoralized from a bad community around a certain game, or I was not motivated to do something, or my life changed, and now I have a family and I have kids. So things did change, but instead of offering excuses, just letting you know that I'm here and I'm aware. But if you want change from my channel, you're going to have to tell me what you want. I need to see it in the comments. So that's really the closing of 2021. I don't want to be negative. I think that tonight's going to be a good time. We're going to celebrate New Year's. I hope you guys have a good and mostly safe, obviously, time with your loved ones or whoever you decide to spend it with. And I just hope that everybody does have a decent time. I'm going to try and do the same. I mean, I'm certainly eating more since I quit smoking, so there's plenty of that to go around. And I have done quite a few things to prepare for the new year. So I do have some good news that I want to share with you guys now, is that originally I was planning on playing Halo Infinite with some friends. Because of the amount of spoilers and stuff that have come out, and for the games, I've managed to avoid them because I tend to stay off my phone when I'm not at my computer. I don't really check social media, but because of the social media spilling out, some of my friends who were going to be in that cooperative play with me for Halo Infinite, that side-by-side single-player thing that we were planning, went ahead and played through the game, and we discussed it and everything. So I'm going to be playing through the game on single-player soon. I'm actually planning on playing and recording episode 1 of Halo Infinite's Let's Play for the campaign tomorrow. So, look forward to that. If not, I will keep you guys posted. But the plan is, tomorrow or the next day, sometime this New Year's weekend, I'm going to be starting my campaign for Halo Infinite. So, I want to start 2022 right, and I want to start it with an amazing story from an amazing game, whilst completing Stalker, whilst completing Chorus, whilst completing other games. This is something I want to do. But I also want to start live streaming. And I'm just trying to get used to it. It's a little overwhelming. I'm a little nervous. And as a good buddy of mine, Paul Powers, told me, I'm busy, and he basically reassured me not to feel guilty or bad, that I don't learn these things right off a whim, and it does feel good when your friends, who are also busy in their own way, remind you why you don't need to feel badly about knowing everything and anything. that you need to know. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming to master all this equipment and this technology that I have, even though it's fairly simple and self-explanatory. But the Stream Deck is up and running, so I plan to have that and utilize it as well in live streams as well. But what would you guys want to see in live streams? You know, this could be another opportunity to gather more questions for the Q&A in early January. So if that's the case, ask your questions. Whatever you guys have, do you want to ask about what I wanted to play and stuff? Thankfully, my good friend Max from the server, one of our administrators from my server in Discord, has already asked a question, and we will see it in the upcoming Q&A. But with that being said, guys, I just wanted to go over the bases. Better health, building a rec center downstairs, better channel quality. Obviously, the video quality in this is questionable. I mean, it looks like I am some form of distant but close greasy at the same time because I was in the middle of changing settings and messing with the video card I found downstairs. There's a reason for that. It's going to be looking better in the future. I plan to get a better Elgato capture card just so there'll be a little bit less pressure and strain on my CPU. So there's just a lot of change I want to go through. So better health, rec center, better quality from content, more consistency if I can plan it with my work schedule, and overall just trying to do the same thing, playing when I'm motivated to, but not forcing myself to play when I cannot, because I don't want to be insane. I don't want to be miserable. So with that being said, guys, I hope you all had a good Christmas or whatever it is you guys celebrate. I hope you guys had a good holiday. And for those of you, at least in my area, my time zone, my country, or my part of the world, and to the rest of you, I hope you all have a safe and happy new year.